We got a big one on Saturday. A big one. Biggest game in Lucas Oil Stadium, probably better part of a decade. 10 years ago to the day. Okay, it's January 4th, 2023. Excuse me. January 4th, 2024. 10 years to the day. Andrew Luck and T.Y. Hilton led a 28-point comeback against the Kansas City Chiefs in the wild card game of the playoffs. That game was electric. That game was insane. If you don't remember, the Kansas City Chiefs come into town as the 5 seed, the Colts are the 4 seed. That was one of the last times the Colts won the division. And Kansas City built a 31-10 halftime lead. Andrew Luck comes out of the half, throws a pick. Chiefs go down, score a touchdown, go up 38-10. And the Colts storm all the way back, win by 1 point. And one of the greatest games the Colts have ever played. One of the greatest games I've ever been to. And yes, I was at that game. I have this right here. That right there is from that game. And I can tell you that game was one of the last, this is a big moment game. In 2014, the next season, we hosted the Denver Broncos. No, we hosted the Denver Broncos in 2013, which was Peyton Manning's return game. You had a wild card game against the Bengals in your building in 2014. Really, since then, you haven't really had much. This is one of those games. This is that game against the Houston Texans. This is shaping up to be like the start of a rivalry. Like, I know that the Colts and the Texans have been a rivalry in the past, but like a resurgence, a rebirth, so to speak. So C.J Stroud and Anthony Richardson, you got to assume that they're going to go head-to-head, and they're going to be fighting for the division lead and fighting for playoff spots as they are now. We don't even have Anthony Richardson in this game, which is kind of a bummer. But here we are with the chance to go to the playoffs. And this home crowd has to be rocking. Let me say something about the Houston Texans fans. I've met one Houston Texans fan in my entire life. One. Okay? I worked with the guy. He was a good guy. Okay? I liked him a lot. His name's Sean. Solid dude. Still friends on Facebook. We comment on each other, back and forth on each other's posts every once in a while, He's a good dude. He's a Texans fan. He admits that they're bad, but he understands. He's still going to root for the Texans. But I don't know any other Texans fans, okay? I know Cowboys fans. I know Chargers fans. I know Raiders fans. I know Jags fans. I know Titans fans. I don't know any Texans fans. I know Panthers fans. I don't know any Texans fans other than that one guy. They don't travel very well, okay? Now, this is called the Loud House for a reason. We need to make it loud. This has to be one of the loudest games that has ever been in Lucas Oil Stadium, because we gotta be able to throw C.J. Stroud off. You know what C.J. Stroud? He called Indianapolis weak. That's what he called Indianapolis weak. I know y'all seen a video. I'm sure all the players seen a video. The players are gonna come in fired up. I'm gonna come in fired up. It's gonna be loud in there, and loud house. Man, I'm telling you. I don't know if you can find a bigger game in Lucas Oil Stadium in the last decade than this one, and that's saying, a lot. 10 years ago, like I said, 10 years ago, the Colts Chiefs, but this is as big as it gets. The last time the Colts had a win in your in scenario was in 2018 in Tennessee, and you won. You played really well, and Andrew Luck was phenomenal in that game. Is what you could want. You make the playoffs, you win a playoff game, and then you lose to the Chiefs in the divisional round, and Luck retires. And now, here we are. It just, 2020 was cool. We made the playoffs in 2020. We lost the first playoff game to the Buffalo Bills. But, here it is. This is, the first time since 2018 that I've really felt something. Okay, we're here. Now, 2021 was solid. But then you had the collapse, and that's a story for another time. But here you got a golden opportunity to make the playoffs and even win the division. And I am chomping at the bit as a fan, just wanting to so badly make the playoffs. That's all I can think about. That's all I can just talk about is just the Colts and the Texans on Saturday because it's such a massive game. And I can't wait. I hope everybody is as loud as I am. I hope everybody is as excited as I am because it is going to be a it's going to be a lit environment. I don't know what else to say. It's going to be a rambunctious, raucous environment, and if everybody's excited as me, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be 10 times that. This is a playoff atmosphere. This is a playoff game. This is a division rival. This is what you want. This is what you want, right? Last year you were 4-11-1 going into the game against the Houston Texans. Now you're 9-7 with the playoffs on the line, playing the Houston Texans. They're the same way. How do you think they feel? They're in the same type of situation where they were ass last year and then draft the quarterback and do all this and they hire the coach. We did the same thing. Our route was a little differently because our starting quarterback is out. We have a backup quarterback. But we're here. We're both here. We're both 9-7. We're both fighting for a playoff spot. We're both fighting for a division. And that's all you really could ask for. That's all you could really ask for. And I am so excited about this one. I cannot wait. I hope the Colts can get this one because if the Colts make the playoffs this year, I will be so stoked. I did not expect them to even be this close. First off, let's remember that. Most of us didn't expect the Colts to be close to playoff contention. We'll see what happens. Whatever happens, happens. But man, I'm so excited for this game, for this opportunity, and to be in your own building, to have a playoff game, a playoff-like game in your own building, a prime time slot Saturday night. The world's going to be watching. What more could you want? What more could you want? Let's go and shut up C.J. Stroud. Let's go and shut down the Houston Texans. Let's go make them. I don't know. Make them lose. I don't know what else to say. Let's make them suffer. Let's kill them. Let's beat them 36-0. I want to destroy the Houston Texans. I want to destroy C.J. Stroud. I want to sack him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. I want to sack him 10 times to make him feel Indianapolis. And every time the Colts sack C.J. Stroud, everybody in that stadium will yell. Because I know that there won't be too many Texans fans in that stadium because where are the Texans fans at? Every time that C.J. Stroud gets sacked, I want Indianapolis to let him know where he's at. I can't wait for this game. I want to beat the Texans so damn bad. Let's go. Let's go, Colts. I hope everybody is just ready to go. Let's go, Colts.